report, as well as a drug and alcohol evaluation. Thank you.
Okay, who's got the plea form?
I do, Your Honor. May I approach?
Thanks. All right, Ms. Smith?
Your Honor, my understanding of the agreement and what's to occur here today is consistent with that which was outlined by the state. And I do believe that Ms. Hudson will be making her change of plea in a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary manner.
All right. Ms. Hudson, how old are you?
41.
How far did you go through school?
Associates,
Are you a U.S. citizen?
yes.
Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes.
Prior to coming to court, have you taken any drugs or alcohol or any prescription medication in the last 48 hours?
No.
Did you get a copy of the indictment in this case?
Yes.
Any questions about it?
No.
And it's your intention to plead guilty to that charge?
That's correct.
All right, before I accept your guilty plea, I need to determine that you know and understand the constitutional rights you'll be waiving, the consequences of your guilty plea, and the maximum penalty I could give you, and I need to be satisfied that your guilty plea is being made freely, knowingly, and voluntarily. I'm going to ask you questions. If you don't understand a question, stop me. If you want to talk to Ms. Smith some more, let me know, and I'll give you more time. You understand that?
Yes.
You have a constitutional right to have a trial, either to me or to a jury of 12 Lake County citizens. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
That's correct.
If you go to a jury trial, all 12 members must agree to a guilty verdict before you can be found guilty. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you go to trial, the prosecutor will call witnesses to testify against you. Do you understand the prosecutor must prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial?
Yes.
After the witnesses are done testifying for the prosecutor, you have the constitutional right to have your lawyer cross-examine the witnesses. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
You go to trial, you have the right to have witnesses come here and testify for you. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If those witnesses refuse to come to court, I'll issue an order called a subpoena to make them come and testify. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
You have the right to testify at trial if you want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
You have the constitutional right to not testify at trial if you do not want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you decide not to testify at trial, nobody is permitted to comment on that decision. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you go to trial and you're found guilty, you have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you file an appeal, you have the constitutional right to have a lawyer represent you in the appeal. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you could not afford to hire a lawyer, one will be provided at no cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you file an appeal, you're entitled to have a transcript of all the hearings in this case. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you could not afford a copy of those transcripts, they'd be given to you at no cost. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you plead guilty today, you will not have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about any of these rights?
No, I do not.
Do you still want to plead guilty to this charge?
Yes.
Do you understand by pleading guilty, you're fully admitting your guilt to the charge?
Yes.
Do you understand by pleading guilty to this felony, you're voluntarily giving up your freedom for whatever period of time I could sentence you to prison, to jail, or to community control?
Yes.
Endangering children is a felony of the fourth degree. It carries a maximum prison sentence of 18 months and a maximum fine of $5,000. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Are you presently on post-release control to the parole authority?
No.
Do you understand that if a prison term is imposed in this case, you might have to serve a period of post-release control for up to 2 years under the parole authority?
Yes.
If you are placed on post-release control and violate any conditions, the parole authority could send you back to prison for up to 9 months. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that if your violation of post-release control is a new felony, you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for the violation? Do you understand that?
Yes.
And if the maximum prison term for that type of violation would be the greater of 12 months of the time left under post-release control, do you understand that?
Yes.
You understand that if a prison term is imposed, you are eligible eligible for judicial release.
Yes.
I could place you on community control for up to 5 years, but if you violate any conditions, I could send you to prison for 18 months. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Has anybody promised you that I would be lenient on you just because you're pleading guilty today?
No.
Has anybody promised you what I will sentence you to in this case?
No.
Do you understand I do not have to follow the sentencing recommendation of either the prosecutor or your lawyer?
Yes.
Have you had enough time to talk with Ms. Smith before pleading guilty today?
I have. Yes.
Has she discussed everything about your case and answered all of your questions?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with the advice she has given you?
Yes.
Have you been threatened or coerced in any way to plead guilty today?
No.
Are you freely, knowingly, and voluntarily entering your guilty plea?
Yes.
Do you have any questions at this point?
No, I do not.
All right. Ms. Himmeline, if the case went to trial, what would the evidence show?
Thank you, Your Honor. Had this matter proceeded to trial, the state would establish beyond a reasonable doubt that on July 29th, 2025, in the city of Willoughby, Lake County, Ohio, the defendant was a parent of a minor child whose initials are A.M. and who was 10 years of age at the time. The defendant recklessly created a substantial risk to the health or safety of A.M. by violating a duty of care and protection when the defendant allowed A.M. to go inside to the bathroom at the Raising Cane's in Willoughby. While the minor child was inside Raising Cane's, the defendant left the area in her vehicle and failed to return, leaving A.M. alone. The Willoughby Police Department were contacted by a customer of Raising Cane's, and the Willoughby Police were dispatched at 10:45 p.m., where A.M. was found alone. The defendant could not be reached by Willoughby Police Department. Eventually, the defendant did contact the Willoughby Police Department at 11:58 p.m. to inquire as to the whereabouts of A.M. The defendant did admit on booking video that she left the minor child at Raising Cane's. The defendant does have prior convictions for child endangering in the Mentor Municipal Court in case numbers 20 CRB 446A, dated August 5th, 2008B, dated October 15th, 23 CRB 669, dated September.
Thank you, Ms. Smith. Anything to add to those facts?
Nothing to add, Your Honor.
Ms. Hudson, did you hear what Ms. Himmeline said went to a trial?
I did. Yes.
And what is your plea to endanger?
Guilty.
All right, Ms. Smith?
This one before we came onto the record. Your Honor, I have in my hand the written plea of to review with my client prior to coming on the record. I reviewed the document with her, answered all of her questions. She indicated an understanding, witnessed her sign the change of plea.
Your Honor, I have the written plea of guilty and judgment entry, and I witnessed the defendant's sign it in open court since signed by Ms. Smith.
Ms. Hudson, is this your signature on the written plea of guilty?
Yes, it is.
Did you sign it?
Yes.
Do you want me to accept your written plea of guilty?
Yes.
I'll accept the written plea of guilty. Defendant was present when Ms. Smith advised of all of her rights, made a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary waiver. She understands the nature of the charge and consequence of her guilty plea and the maximum penalty. Find it to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. Will accept her plea of guilty and find her guilty. I'll refer this for a and a sentencing will be February 11 at 9 o'clock. Ms.
Your Honor, at this time we would like to renew our motion to reinstate Ms. Hudson's bond. As the court's aware, at the pretrial that was held in this matter, Ms. Hudson did provide a urine sample that was positive for cocaine. She's now spent 57 days in the Lake County Jail, has accepted responsibility for her conduct through her plea of guilty. Ms. Hudson previously arranged, if the court had been inclined to reinstate her bond at an earlier date, to engage in IOP through Brightview, and it is her intent to still engage in IOP at Brightview in Marietta, Ohio. Ms. Hudson is a mother with 3 children, those 4 children. Her children are with their paternal grandparents right now. She's missed the holidays with them and has learned that they are not attending school while they're with her, their grandparents, and Ms. Hudson's time in the jail has been a sobering reminder for her of the importance of being present in her children's lives and making sure that she's making decisions that allow her to be present. She also did appear at court for the pretrial, even though she had to drive several hours from Marietta, and would appear for sentencing as well.
Okay, Ms. Himmelin?
Thank you, Your Honor. The state would oppose the motion to reinstate bond. The same motion was filed December 17th, 2025, and was denied by the court. Nothing's changed since that time. The defendant did test positive while she was on bond in this case and does seek treatment that is outside Lake County. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to reinstate your bond with the same amount, same conditions. And you're either going to behave like a responsible mother of four, or you're not going to behave like a responsible mother of four. That's up to you.
Thank you.
And we'll see when you come back on February 11th. Anything further?
That's time.
All right.